Yeah, what's good, cryptocurrency fans out there? Welcome back to the Everything Altcoin channel. Today, we're going to be talking about this upcoming project I believe you guys should have on your radar, because I'm very bullish on the AI economy, and I'm telling you, this is going to be a beneficial play for the AI economy. Now, before we get into talking about all of that, I would like to ask you guys, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. We're on the road to 30K subscribers. If you guys would like to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video, comment what you guys think down below, and while you guys are down here, you guys can hit that Discord link to join the Discord to continue the crypto conversation we're having daily. And you guys can ask me, how does that Patreon group work? As you guys know, we have been getting into some bangers of plays. We're an overall good community. We make some good posts up here that you guys can check out, and you guys already know we've added more utility to the Patreon side of things that you're not going to get anywhere. This is going to be the best crypto terminal that you guys can use as of right now, the Altcoin Chasers HQ, and you only get access to it through the Patreon side, so you guys can check that out. And while you guys are here, you guys can pick up the Essentials to Mastering Tokenomics ebook. This will help you guys pick out the next gem of your cryptocurrency portfolio. Once you're able to understand market cap, FDV, circulating supply, narrative, vesting, all of that is very important to picking out the next gem of your cryptocurrency portfolio. And after you guys do your DD, you guys can use code ACH2026 to save 40% off your first month on the Patreon side of things, just to test out the group, see if it's for you guys, test out the HQ, learn about everything. And lastly, if you guys haven't gotten yourself a cold storage wallet yet, I use Tangem. If you guys would like to use the same, use code everything altcoin, save yourself 10%. Links for all of that will be in the description down below, and let's get right into the video, guys. So before we get into the new play, I'm going to break down why I'm so bullish on the AI economy, the agentic economy here. And this is also coming from the HQ from Asai. Asai also breaks down why it's like pretty much bullish on the AI economy. As you guys can see, I gave it the prompt. What's your thoughts on the AI economy? The AI economy isn't coming, it's already here, and crypto is becoming its financial plumbing. The shift from AI agents as meme coins to AI agents as infrastructure is happening fast. Now, you guys already know, season 1 of Virtuals, people were pretty much comparing AI agents to meme coins, and at that time it was very much true. Now we're evolving. We're seeing real products emerge. X402 payments for agent-to-agent transactions, ERC8004 for agent identity and reputation, and autonomous machine generating actual yield, like that Robo Farm Hong Kong delivering 18% APY from real agricultural output. Now, you guys should already know what that is. That is from Peak. That is that Robo Farm I told you guys. I own a few of those Robo Farms, and I'm getting paid monthly from it. So, right, so Asai already knows all that is happening, right? So this isn't speculation anymore, it's machine capitalism. Now, here's where it gets interesting. The convergence of 3 trends. First, AI agents need to pay for things, compute, data, and API calls, and traditional payment rails, right? You're gonna have Visa, MasterCard. They aren't built for machine-to-machine commerce. Stablecoins and protocols like X402 are filling that gap. Second, you're going to have the human in the loop model is dying, right? Agents are gaining economic agency, owning wallets, executing trades, hiring humans. Third, real world assets are tokenizing. Machines are becoming assets. Your peak position is talking about my peak position now. But the smart money play is infrastructure over hype. AI A16Z's 17 big ideas from 2026 emphasizes verifiable compute, privacy as a service, and agent authentication. That's 8004. We're going to be talking about this with this new play. The tokens that win will be boring infrastructure plays, right? Payment layers, identity protocols, compute markets, not chat GPT wrappers, Kite AI's framework for agentic commerce, and Galaxy's X402 research point towards a future where AI to AI transactions dominate value. So what did you get out of all of this? The importance of X402 and 8004. So let's break down this new play that is coming out now. It's called Cyber. Cyber is developing a platform designed to create an AI economy by providing a framework for turning artificial intelligence applications, autonomous agents, and machines into ownable, revenue generating businesses. This project's goal is to establish infrastructure or that allows developers and creators to build, launch, and operate AI systems as economic entities. It aims to move AI from being just a tool to being a productive asset that can participate in the economy. So this is now cyber here, and they will be launching very soon here, I think within a week or two. Now, Cyber here is now becoming a member of the NVIDIA Inception program, right? They are building the verifiable infrastructure for autonomous era, enabling AI apps, agents, and machines to operate as real businesses. We covered all of this, right? But now through its core framework and Cybotics division powers both digital agent and physical robotic system requiring GPU accelerated compute for real-time processing. As a member of the NVIDIA and Cyber plans to accelerate the development of trustless compute layer by leveraging access to NVIDIA's GPU ecosystem, right? Technical resources, go-to-market support, cloud infrastructure benefits, and specialized training through the NVIDIA Deep Learning Institute. So now with it being a part of the NVIDIA Inception program, as you guys can see, we had to go right back to what Asai said, right? The tokens that will win, right, will be born infrastructure plays, payment layers, identity protocols, and compute markets. So they're getting the compute markets from NVIDIA. They're also building the identity layer as well. As we also going to break down some more things that Goon Crypto has put out, the AI agent economy has a trust problem. Here's where cyber exists, right? So the broken reality, he breaks down all that down right now. Pretty much cyber built the proof framework, which is an open source framework that gives AI agents 5 things they desperately need, right? So execution rails to attested compute, right? This is going to be a T. Stands for trusted execution environment. It's a secure area inside a processor where code runs isolated from everything else. This matters because when an AI agent executes a trade or signs a transaction, it needs proof that it wasn't tampered with. T creates a sealed environment where agent codes run exactly as written. Next, you got the memory rails. Tamper evident state, right? This is pretty much why this matters, is because AI agents need to remember past transactions, learn from patterns and user preferences, right? Without tamper evident state, malicious actors could rewrite the history, pretty much affecting. This is kind of like your whole prompt injection. You guys already know everything that so far we are having issues with. Not all of us are having these issues, but a huge thing that could happen with the AI agents right now is prompt injections. And having AI agents remember from past things, and they can learn from their patterns and the user preferences, that will actually help mitigate any prompt injections that's out there. So next is going to have your provenance rails that leads to ERC 8004 receipts, right? So pretty much you guys should already know why ERC 8004 is going to be very bullish and why you really need it in these agents, right? So pretty much when your agent makes a DeFi decision, you want to trace to every input that influenced it. Was it market data, real market data, or manipulated feeds? So this basically is helping out with the agent right there from ERC 8004. Then you got the settlement rails, which is going to be your X402 proof-based payments. AI agents will pay other AI agents for services, so you will need automatic verification before the money moves. So that goes hand in hand with your ERC 8004 as well. Then you got your coordination rails, right, which is going to be your multi-agent swarm, right? Complex DeFi strategies need different skills. Market analysis, risk assessments, execution timing, right? Swarms let agents specialize and collaborate with each other. So now here's where the big shift pretty much comes in. Projects like OpenClaw prove that agents can own wallets and transact. Now you guys should already have an OpenClaw agent. I already told you guys how important it is going to be to have an agent working with you going forward in crypto from now on. That is going to be, you could use your OpenClaw agent or any other agent that comes up later as your research tool. The way I use Asai, you guys already seen it in the terminal here. I told you guys we got OpenClaw with the Asai here integrated. So this is doing deep research for me here. This is helping you guys do deep research if you guys want access to it as well. But with that, Cyber is proving that they can become economic actors, not just tools, not just assistants, actual businesses that prove their work, persistent memory, and get paid for their outcomes. Now, Cyber also partnered with Watch. You guys already know we've been very bullish on Watch, which is a verification, basically a verification protocol for AI agents, right? This is also on the virtual side of things, right? Now, this is why some people are actually kind of comparing Cyber to virtuals a little bit, because they do have their own launch pad and things like that. So the video title is the next virtuals. Don't be mad on why that's the video title pretty much, but they do have good partnership here with Watch, and Watch is highly undervalued as well. Now they are doing a fair launch, which is going to be beautiful. It's going to be coming out very soon here. We're going to cover some of the things here from their launch and a little bit of their tokenomics. So looking at their Genesis Genesis cell here, you guys can see the old model was raised about 20 million to 30 million private, then launched at about a 200 to 500 million FDV, and retail entry was pretty much at the top. You got unlocks, cliffs and dumps, insiders 10 to 50x paper gains, outcome, retail gets rugged pretty much, right? So their new model here, the cyber model here, is pretty much raised public sell, retail entry first becomes the best price, unlock is 100% at TGE, no insiders, and the market decides where cyber goes from there. They also did note that the strongest projects this cycle share the same traits: low FDV, clean supply, no insider rounds, transparent distribution, which is all very true. So at TGE, you're going to have pretty much 50% of the supply already out, right? The public sale is going to be 100% at launch. The initial market cap is going to equal the total raise. The raise model will be $1 deposited equals 1 cyber, right? So the philosophy is that no private allocations or backdoor deals. Public sale participants the best terms before the team, which is very good sign right there. That is crazy, right? Everyone starts at the same place, built to be unruggable, transparent, fair, and irreversible for long-term community. And after TGE, this is what we're going to be looking at here. So live right now is you got the App Store and Watchtower, Proof of Rails, which is in beta, MCP Marketplace, fully functional with integration with partners, Lumira, which is going to be the first fully sovereign and evolving cryptographically provable on-chain agent proof plugins active, first on-chain robotics demo. This is pretty good. I love that. You know, we love robotics here. Doc Markets, which is going to be your first sponsored incubation, the agentic hedge funds, right? And then next you're going to have, this is going to be Q1 of 2026, so we're still in that right now. The Genesis sale is going to be happening, staking, advanced partner integration. I want to know what other partners they're going to have. 0 to 100 flywheel, merchant alpha release, first sponsored 100 to 0 to 100 launches here, right? Then Q2, well, the second half of 2026 and beyond, full proof of full automation, Web2 AI integration, swarm systems, sovereign LLM models. Then you're going to have the cyber AI utility blockchain. So that is going to be later. So they got a jam-packed 2026 here, right? So heading to the website here, the Genesis sale is coming February 23rd. So you got enough time to prepare yourselves, guys. I put this out just in time for you guys to prepare yourselves for this sale here. Before we look into it here, you guys can look more into the website, check it all out. I think they show the apps that they do have right here. There you go. Already building on cyber here. The ecosystem isn't just a roadmap, it's already running. You got Doc Markets here, Cyber, this is the robot here, mecha.net. This is going to be your robotics marketplace that's going to be coming very soon. There's a few that's live. Then you're going to have Claw Shell. This is what I'm interested in because I want to see how I could plug this into links and minks, maybe even a SI if we need to, right? And then you got Cyber Poker. So they got a lot of things that's going to be coming up here. You guys can see verify everything here, everything that you need to learn. It's on this website here. They're pretty, oh yeah, they are partnered with Scale. If you guys remember Scale, this is something that we talked about a minute ago, maybe 2 years ago, probably pretty much, right? And I did see that Scale is building an AI, so I may have to look back into them again, right? So they got a partnership with them. X402 is going to be here, ADRC04, Quill AI network, and of course the other chains and things like that. So you guys could also look through all the articles that they do have there. And again, getting a little bit more into the tokenomics here, pretty much 1 billion, no discrepancies, $1 equals $1, starting market cap is 0. So we are choosing their market cap pretty much, right? And you guys can see everything here that has the cliff. Genesis sale, which is going to be 50% of the entire tokenomics, is going to be at Genesis sale. That's 50%, which is going to be unlocked at TGE, right? 100% unlocked at TGE. The collective, that's going to be 12%, which is going to be a 6-month cliff. Foundation, 10%, 0 month, no cliff there. 24-month vesting. AI development fund, 24-month vesting. Community, 15-month vesting with a 3-month cliff. Liquidity unlocked at TGE, as you guys can see here, and early backers here 5%, very low. They get 24-month cliff, and then you see the vesting schedule there of all of that is going on. And now looking at the sell here, the last thing this is pretty much everything you're going to have to know here. The basic details: it starts on the 23rd, ends on the 26th. TGE 100% unlocked. Sell allocation is 50% of the total supply, and your max window, max cap is 10 million. Wallet cap per investor is going to be not per investor, but per wallet, I guess, $250,000. They should do it per investor. Pretty much that would be much better. Refund window is 48 hours, and they're going to be launching on Solana. This is going to be a Solana play. I might be back in the Solana trenches, guys, because I'm going to be playing this. I'm going to be playing this. But you guys let me know how you guys think about this. What do you guys think about Cyber? Let me know in the comment section down below. And if you guys haven't subscribed already yet, please do so. We're on that road to 30K subscribers. If you guys want to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button. I'll check you guys later. Peace, YouTube.